Hi, it's getting colder now in most countries. Aren't you cold? Wait, how do we answer that question? Should we say yes or no? When we say yes, does it mean that we agree to the question that we are not cold? When we say no, does it mean that we don't agree because we are actually cold? Let's talk about it today. If you're new to the channel and it's your first time watching my video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. You don't want to miss out, so please click the notification bell as well. Thank you. Throughout my years of teaching experience, I always encounter a student who has difficulty answering a negative yes or no question. So today we're going to talk about how to answer this question properly. For instance, asked my student, "Didn't you go to a party? Didn't you go to a party?" Because I was assuming, or I remember him saying that he was going to a party. But that day he was telling me that he stayed in his house and just played. So I asked, "Didn't you go to a party?" My student's answer at that time was yes. Again, my question was, "Didn't you go to a party?" And he answered yes. So I asked again for clarification, "So you did go to a party?" But he said, "No, teacher." I said, "No, I didn't go to the party." But he said yes earlier. And that's where confusion starts to rise. All right, let's analyze the situation. Let's talk about what's happening here. I asked my student, "Didn't you go to a party?" I could have asked, "Did you go to a party?" But the thing is, I already had an idea that that day he was supposed to go to a party. So I asked him, "Didn't you go to a party?" I already had this idea and I was just checking if it was correct. So I asked, "Didn't." If you were my student, how would you answer that question if you didn't go to a party? Should you say yes or no? Of course it's no. No, I didn't. Didn't you go to a party? No, I didn't. When answering a negative yes or no question, it is helpful for you not to pay attention to the not, the negative word in the question. For example, did you go to a party? Did you go to a party? Just answer the question comfortably. Just say, "Yes, I did." "No, I didn't." Notice that we have the same set of answers in both questions, positive and negative. Let's talk about another important thing. It was actually correct to answer yes to my question earlier. Didn't you go to a party? Yes, but we need to add some context. For example, "Yes, you're right, I didn't go to a party." It's different from saying, "Yes, I did," or "No, I didn't." Let's have one more example. Let's say you're outside and you saw someone. So you might ask, "Aren't you my brother's best friend?" Again, "Aren't you my brother's best friend?" Now you might have asked this question because that person looked familiar to you. You've seen that person with your brother before and you kind of knew that that person is actually your brother's best friend. That's why you asked, "Aren't you my brother's best friend?" Aren't you my brother's best friend? There's a difference between asking, "Are you my brother's best friend?" and "Aren't you my brother's best friend?" In asking, "Are you my brother's best friend?" you don't have any idea. You don't have the slightest idea whether this person is your brother's best friend or not. This person might answer, "Yes, I am," or "No, I'm not." But in most cases, this person would say, "Yes, I am." Because again, you're just confirming facts. You're just confirming what you think is right. I also want you to focus on contractions in these questions. We asked, "Aren't you my brother's best friend?" and "Didn't you go to a party?" I didn't ask, "Did you not go to a party?" or "Are you not my brother's best friend?" Instead, we made use of contractions. Let's try answering some questions now. Didn't you enjoy the concert? Didn't you enjoy the concert? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. These are the possible answers. You look familiar. Weren't you my classmate in high school? Again, weren't you my classmate in high school? Possible answers are yes, I was your classmate in high school, or no, I wasn't your classmate in high school. Alright, before I end this video, let me invite all of you to participate on the comment section. I'm gonna post a negative yes or no question and you have to answer that. In return, you also have to post your own negative yes or no question for others to answer. So I am expecting my viewers to participate on that and interact with each other. Can you do that? Yes, of course you can. And that's the end of our short discussion for today. I hope it has been helpful. I hope that next time you're asked by a negative yes or no question, you'll be able to answer it correctly and not confuse the person you're speaking with. If you have suggestions for the next topics, please leave them on the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this helpful. Dream and make your dream happen. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!